Hey, it's a real American Brian. I'm back, and not only am I back, but my issue 21 is back. I sent it off to be pressed and cleaned, and I have it back now and getting it ready to be sent out to be graded. So I wanted to kind of show off how much of a difference it has made getting it pressed and cleaned and how great it's looking right now, and talk about the whole process a little bit. So let's go take a closer look at things.
Yo, Joe. Talking comics, here's your host. It's a real American Brian.
All right. So as you saw in one of my previous videos, I finally got a copy of issue 21 of G.I. Joe. And this was, it's kind of like my starter copy, but it may end up being my last copy. I'm not quite sure. Basically, I wanted a lower cost copy of the book to be able to get into, and then potentially down the line, if I choose to, upgrade it into something else. So this is a third printing, and when I bought it, the seller kind of projected it being like a 7.0. I sent it off to be pressed and cleaned, and it looks phenomenal. I can't believe how great it looks now. Made huge difference. I mean, there's still some issues with it that couldn't be completely cleaned out along the spine here. I think this is possibly the biggest troubling issues is kind of V-shaped spine damage, which I have some closer pics of. But the whole process was awesome. Like, he kept me informed every step of the way and was telling me what was going on with the book and sending me pictures and kind of keeping me informed. It was really awesome. So I'm gonna put a link to his Facebook or Instagram below, so you can contact him if you want some stuff pressed and cleaned. I can't recommend him enough. Not only did he do a great job with the book, but keeping me informed and keeping the whole process fun, because I was getting these constant updates. I kind of left it up to him, like any recommendations he thought for the book. I wanted to go ahead and do them. And he mentioned that the book could benefit from being pressed like twice. There was a lot of stuff that easily came out that just looks so much better now. But then also he did a whitening and kind of a cleaning of it that he mentioned, wouldn't help the grade much, but will help the presentation. So I was like, yeah, absolutely. That's what this book is intended to be, just a presentation piece for me, and with the option of, in the future, if I choose to, upgrading to a better copy. But I'm very happy with this. I may just stick with this. I don't really know. But now that it's been pressed and cleaned, the next step will be kind of packing up and shipping it out again. I'm going to be sending it to CGC to be graded, which I don't think I'm going to be sending a lot of books to CGC in the future, but because this one, I want that option of upgrading or trading up for something better. I know that CGC graded book is going to get me more options, get more people are going to be interested in it than some of the other ones. So that's where I'll be sending this week. But I have some cool pictures from the presser that I want to show off that show like the before and after side by side and how much of a difference it made. So let's take a look at those. So you can see just all the impressions on the cover that were very easily, I don't know if it was easy, but that he was able to get cleaned up and it looks brand new now. The corners were already pretty sharp on the book, so there's not a whole lot there. The spine damage on the book, I mean, there's some color breaking ticks in several places. I talked to him when I sent the books in, and on his form he asked, what grade is the book now and what grade do you hope to get it at? And I had it listed as a 7 and hoped to get it up to an 8. And he told me right away, he agreed with that that's definitely possible, because there's a lot of stuff that could be cleaned up with a press. So I was pretty excited about that, and that he agreed with me, because I'm not super confident in my grading. I can see flaws in books and see where things need to be improved, but as far as how many flaws before it gets knocked up or down a grade, I'm not super confident in that, but he kind of agreed with my scale there. But after the double pressing and the cleaning and all of his work, I asked him what he estimated the grade would be at, and he said he thought it was an 8.5 and could potentially be a 9. It would all come down to how they grade. Mostly this big spine with the V-shaped crease there. He was able to get it out, but he said there may be some regression in the press. And if they deem that as moderate stress on the spine, then it's going to be an 8.5. But if they deem it as light stress, then it could be up to a 9. So it'll be kind of exciting to get it back and see where I'm at. I mean, if it's in the 8s, I'll be happy. If I get a 9, I'll be ecstatic with it. That'd be great. Anything below an 8, I think I'll be a little disappointed. Which this is all kind of rare for me that I actually care about the grade that I get on a book. But this one, because I want the potential to be able to trade up in the future, or just the collectability of it in general. Like, I really do care about the grade on this one. So that'll be a whole different experience getting that back and having that anxious reveal of what the grade actually is. But wish me luck. Definitely like this video and subscribe to the channel, so when I get it back from CGC, you make sure that you see that video as well and kind of see the whole arc of this one book, his journey through my hands as I got it from another collector and then sending it out to be cleaned, and now I'm sending it out to be pressed, or not pressed, to be slabbed and graded, and then from there added onto my wall of fame here. So the whole steps along the way, and hopefully I'll be super excited when I get it back from CGC and can show all that off. But yeah, definitely like, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think of the book. I can't believe the difference that the cleaning and pressing made. So I'm super impressed, and looking forward to taking the next step with this book.